Oh, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Being a man is more than your muscle, more than
the words of this song are completely made up, but the lessons they teach are real. Meet Mark Drew, a man truly passionate about the subject he teaches, and believe it or not, it isn't music. He teaches engineering and design, incorporating music, inspiration, and even some 3D printing along the way.
Anytime I can get an opportunity to relate and compare the engineering to how we are as humans, I jump on it.
In order to understand what drives Mr. Drew's passion, you need to know his background. Before becoming a teacher, he worked as a construction manager in the Southwest Florida Reclamation Facility, right outside of Ida S. Baker High School.
While there in the trailer, thinking about all the inanimate objects that we were assembling on this plant and thinking about all the money and the budget, and it was just so lifeless to me. And it's a great project. We're engineers, we're designing, but there was really, I felt it was lifeless. I felt I wasn't making a difference in my community. And model something awesome.
After leaving his job at the construction site and quite a bit of thought, Mr. Drew decided to take his rare personality and style to the classroom.
It comes from my heart, and I just try to be authentic with students. I try to be authentic with my administrators, try to be authentic with my fellow teachers. I'm not the greatest at lesson plans. I'm not the greatest at organization, but I can be upfront and I can be frank with you, and I'm going to love you to death, and I feel that's what we need in this world, and I think education starts there.
Mr. Drew's spontaneous career change proves his devotion to his community as well as his courage. This attraction to challenges eventually led him to Gulf Middle School, a place where he now takes his unique teaching style to a new audience.
So it was almost emotional overload after my first day at middle school, because those kids are just, they're eager to learn. They're excited and they want to get in there.
A big part of Mark Drew's class is 3D printing, but getting a hold of some printers isn't an easy task. In order to raise money, reading coach Suzanne Wallace wrote a winning application for a grant. And although the printers haven't arrived yet, Mark Drew is already taking the first steps towards changing the lives of his new students.
They inspired me to get out there, man. Don't be afraid. I thought I was pretty outgoing as it was, but now I look at those students like, whoa, I can go above and beyond.
Now, with 2 grade levels listening closely, Mr. Drew can continue to build the world we all want to live in.
I am here to change the world. I am going to go all the way. I'm going to say what's on my heart. And we're going to do it. And if I can inspire at least one other to go out there and do it and be authentic and to love, like today is the last day on earth, then it's a victory to me.
And that's music to everyone's ears. This is Emory Cavin, Lee Schools TV.
Hanging around like a charm.
During the last block of the day, Mr. Drew and I were on our way back to his classroom when he made an unexpected turn into a room that wasn't his. Take a look.
And hopefully it gets through to somebody out there, and we can transform education starting here in Lee County schools, because these kids are not widgets. They're kids, they're human beings, they're our future. So I'm gonna give them my all day in and day out until they fire me.